here's a question for you. Is everybody on board with President Trump's decision to reopen the country for business on May 1st? Well, I talked to a noted infectious disease and security consultant at the University of Maryland, Michael Greenberger, and he thinks reopening the country that soon could be a big mistake.
The president wants the country to go back to work on May 1st. You don't see that happening. Why not?
I don't see it happening. First of all, we must remember he wanted us to go back to work on April 1st. That was his first. Then he got studies that showed it would be a calamity. Independent, highly respected studies. Now he's talking about going on May 1st. Every objective study, and by the way, there's a study out of the Department of Homeland Security today saying that opening up the country before the virus is defeated will lead to more virus, more public health problems. And if we have more public health problems, the economy is not going to get fixed. It's going to be worse.
You keep hearing the Baltimore, D.C. area is the next epicenter. You disagree with that?
I don't disagree or necessarily agree. I think it's too soon to say. Today, we're seeing Philadelphia. It's moved south from New York. Philadelphia is in a very big crisis situation. They're improvising for hospital beds. So it's getting closer to us. I do believe that if somebody in this area is going to have a serious problem, it's going to be Baltimore rather than DC, because it's much more of an urban setting.
Help me understand why the markets are behaving the way they are. I mean, they have recovered a lion's share of the losses, which, I mean, you look at it traditionally, it doesn't really make sense when you look at how bad the numbers are, unemployment alone. So why is the market so optimistic at this point?
I think it's because, the average guy or gal does not invest in the market. They may have pension funds in.
Sure.
I think that the higher you go in the economic stratosphere, there is a sense that this is going to be beaten. New York has hopefully peaked out, for example. And I think the optimism of the people who regularly buy and sell stocks exceeds that of the public health community.
Greenberger's team of scientists are advising a lot of the local jurisdictions during this pandemic. He predicts a possible showdown with governors and maybe even DC's own Mayor Muriel Bowser if the president orders them to lift stay-at-home and social distancing orders that are now in place in most of the country.